Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. We are on, I keep saying we, it's just me, day 87 of my 10,000 Splinterlands challenge that I'm trying to get to by January 22nd of next year, or January 2nd of next year. And these are the rules I'm going by. This is the amount of money I've invested. Most of it is from me buying packs. I don't have to buy packs to do what I'm trying to do. It's one, I like opening packs. Two, it's good for the video. People like to watch other people open packs. And it does speed it up. Now, if you use the money instead to go directly into the market, you can pick and choose exactly what cards you want. By doing the packs, you're doing the gambling thing. But who doesn't like to do that, right? But anyway, here's all the numbers. I started videotaping in the 7th of February. And so about a month in when I decided to do this. And here's all the numbers. So you can pause it and look at it if you want to question anything. It's very fluctuating as far as the value. But as of today, at 7 o'clock this morning, probably, it was $830 value with my $61 in free SPS that they've given me, minus what I've invested. I have a profit of $337, and that's before taxes, but after I've paid myself back the $554. So all these numbers are, you get the date, the value, the number of cards, the PowerPoints, the free SPS, and then my profit. Now, when I joined, everything dropped right after I joined and has been down and suppressed since then, like the rest of the markets. So the number I've been paying attention to is the PowerPoints. Were going up, and then I changed my strategy and sold off some good cards to get into the gold summoners, and I ended up with, now I'm at 88,228 points, a record point. Even if your numbers are stationary or going down or up or whatever, as long as this number is going up, you're doing something right. That means you're getting more powerful cards, and more powerful doesn't always necessarily mean more valuable, but it most of the time it will, because more powerful cards are more expensive usually. So that's a good sign to see. It means I'm doing something right. The reason I'm stabilized on the cards is every time I open a pack or buy cards, I combine them. And so until I come across a new card that I want, and I've got my eye on three, then this number is going to stay the same, because when you combine two cards, it destroys both of them. You have one that replaces that one. So I'll open up the packs, I'll have 127, then I'll burn them or sell them or whatever. And so that's why I'm right about 122 on the cards. They're dropping free SPS for the next 4 months. That's Splinterlands shards. And they go by this, whatever this is the amount of Splinterlands you get plus DEC. And I'll show you that in a second. But let's go do the fun stuff. I call it the fun stuff because if you're following this, because I'm going to do it for a whole year, I'll open my daily rewards and open a pack. And then the rest of it is me explaining to people how you can make money on this platform. And so if you've already know that or seen it, then you get this stuff out of the way type thing. So I did my daily quest. It's something everybody can do once every 24 hours. So let's go claim the rewards. And I'm silver 3. I had made it into silver 2, but the bots were just kicking my ass today. And you're like, well, how do you know they're bots? Well, you go by the name, and most people don't put 26 letters as their ID. That's usually a sign of a manufactured account. But maybe not all the time, but like 99.99% of the time. So anyway, here's my 2 chests. And I'm going to open it up, and I got a card today. So see, this is how you'd be able to build your set if you didn't want to buy any packs. You don't have to buy the packs. I'm just doing it. And I got a rare today. Very nice. Okay, so this is a nice couple reward cards. The higher you go, the better the rewards get. You can get packs, potions, cards like you just saw. So now let's go open my daily pack. Now up here you got potions. It's one potion per card for each type. So you got legendary, gold. So I'm going to use a total of 10 potions, 5 of each for a total of 10 because I got 5 cards. Now, one potion doubles your chance for gold and one doubles your chance for legendary, and then you get a combination of the two. You don't have to have potions to open packs, but I highly recommend it. And it's going to open it right now. We're going to get 5 cards, guaranteed a rare or better. So let's see what we got today. Okay, that's something good. If it shines like that, it's something. Okay, so I got 4 commons here. And then I got something here that's the rare or better. They all can still be gold, but these could only be common gold. That's a nice card. I'm currently building him up, trying to get to maxed out. And let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so no gold, but we got 4 commons. I use this guy all the time. I don't use these 3. So what I'm doing is I'm combining them and building them and might sell them down the road. Who knows? So this is a rare, and I use this guy all the time, so I'll combine him. Okay, not the best of packs, but it will do. And as you can see, I used up 5 potions each. The best card I ever pulled, a legendary gold card, the Ifriti Riser, whatever his name is. I didn't use any potions. So that's the proof you don't have to have potions. It just makes your odds better type thing. So there we go. That's that for today. So if you want to stick around, I'm going to start off by talking about the affiliate program. And that's the first way you can earn on this platform in this card game. And that is when you join, you get a URL with your ID embedded into it. And you can send this to friends, family. You can promote it on my site, ProAdvertisersClub, for free advertising, or any site like mine. And I wouldn't recommend paying for advertising because it gets very expensive, and you got to get a lot of people because only one in so many people will join. And paying, it could just get very expensive. Now, doesn't mean you won't have success with it, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you got really deep pockets. But anyway, like I've been doing, I occasionally get a sign up, and I'm not pushing real hard on it. I'm just real busy doing other stuff, but it adds up, and I got all these people, and only one person is signed up. Okay, and they bought the spell book. It's a one-time entry fee for $10, which opens up the entire platform for you. You can join for free in the link below and play for free, but then you got to pay $10 to open it up on everything I'm showing you. But you can do that whenever. But anyway, if you sign up people and they don't do anything at first, don't worry. They're called sleepers in the affiliate marketing world. And every now and then, they'll just wake up. So the more you have, the better. Don't let that get you down or bothered. And it's a numbers game. So the more you can sign up, the more odds are you going to get somebody who actually tries the game and then wants to play it and invest in it. Okay, so that's affiliate marketing. You get 5% of everything they buy, the spell book, which is that one-time spell book fee, and packs, 5% for the rest of your life. Let's go back to the battle page here. And this is where a lot of your money making can happen at. The first one is the quest. You get to open, and depending what level you are, is the number of chests. Like I opened up 2. If I was at silver 2, I would have opened up 3. But I'm 100 and something points short. I was at silver 2 when I started off, but like I said, I was just getting my butt kicked today. So after you win 5 victories, you get the chest, you open them up. And the same thing with the seasons. That's a second or a third way to make money is at the end of each season, depending what level you are, you get a whole boatload of chests. I'm at 12. If I can get to silver 2 in the next 2 days and stay there, I'll have a total of 15. And those chests have money in it, credits, DC, which is the in-house token, and packs and etc. cards and all that. DEC, dark energy crystals. You make them when you buy and sell in the market, which is my favorite way to accumulate DEC, or a fun way. You know, if you like the strategy of buying and selling, you can rent out your unused cards to other players. You can get paid that way in DC. And every time you battle, as long as you're bronze 2 or higher, you're going to get DEC. So there's 3 ways to earn right there. Now, the word has come out at the end of the season. They're going to change things. They're going to change things so that everybody gets 10 chests on each level instead of 1, 2, 3, as you go up. Everybody will get 10. The difference will be, depending on what level you are, is what quality of rewards you get. And I like that. That sounds good because even if you're at the lowest level, you're going to get 10 chests a day just for completing the quest. And there'll be stuff in there like cards that you can still win good stuff, but the odds are so low. It'll be hard to, but um, it is what it is. It's just them trying to constantly, which is what I love about this platform, them constantly trying to new things and see what works, what doesn't, and that's what you want to see in a platform. It's so easy for a lot of these platforms. They start off, they're real successful, and which Splinterlands has been very successful, and then just hey, we got it made. Now we just sit back and let it run its course. No, they give you the impression they're losing sleep at night trying to figure out how to keep this going, and that's what I want to see on a thing that I'm going to invest in. I believe this platform will be around in 10 years when all the other ones are gone. There's only going to be a handful that survive this NFT craze. So it's just a matter of finding out which ones are and getting on them, and hopefully you're right. But anyway, so then another way is SPS. Right now they're dropping SPS for the next 4 months. They've been doing it for a whole year, and they've done 8 months already. And depending on your score, they take it and they give you amount of SPS. And I've got 533. I'm imagining by the end of the 4 months, I'm going to have 2,000 SPS, and it's at 11.3 cents. It was at 9 cents the other day. It's been as high as a quarter since I've been on it. Its all-time high is 80 cents. So if it goes back up like it should, once everything starts going back up, this is going to just multiply. And then I stake it, and I'm getting 27.51% APR. So there's another couple ways. So let's go the arena. You battle in the arena and you can win money. You got entry fee. Like this one's a 1 DEC, which is like a third of a penny. But then you can win $1 type thing. Here it's 400. There's a $64 pot. This one has a $2,500 pot, and you get the picture. You can battle arena all day, and it kind of goes with the guilds too. Uh, Guilds I'm not going to get into. I'm thinking about starting my own, but it gives you bonuses in battle and everything else, and you can make money in both of them. And I'm not in either one right now, so I'm not going to talk about it, but I did shine a light on it for you. So let's go to the shop. And here's where you buy your packs. I've bought in 107. 6 of them was with DC. But every million packs, they had a total of 15 million for this year. There's 8 million left. And every million, they do an airdrop. And for every pack that you've opened, you got a small percentage to get a legendary card. So theoretically, if they dropped one today, I could get 107 legendary cards. I've only gotten 2, and it was on the same drop, and all the other ones I've struck out. But it is a chance nevertheless, and they're nice cards. They're always powerful. They've always got something going on. So, and then I showed you the SPS. The vouchers, you collect vouchers depending on the number of SPS you got. And vouchers can be used on special projects. So you want to collect those. I think you can sell them for like 15, 20 bucks right now. This special, they did this the other month or two ago. They dropped this maxed out summoner card. And they did it with a TV personality who has a big following. And they must obviously be a fan of the game. So thinking like that, they were going to expose the game through by imagine they do somebody like Snoop Dogg or any of these other athletes or musics or movie stars that have a big following. That is a way to bring in new people and expose the game to new people. Land is something they started. I missed out. They were sold when I got here, but I'm going to get some or one at least a plot. But what I wanted to point out was if you own land, you can craft item cards and spell cards, which are going to be used in the game. And there'll be two separate games then. There'll be the games where you can use them, the old version, and the games with the spell cards and craft cards. The only place you'll be able to get those cards from is landowners. They get to reap all the benefit. Now, Splinterlands gets 5% on all transactions, so they're in the loop still. But still, they handed the entire thing down to the owners, and which I thought was cool as hell. And you're also going to have to use certain cards to farm the land, which means they can take any cards now. Like if you played Yu-Gi-Oh before and they retire them, and those older cards just become investment cards and don't get used much because the new ones cover it, and they're a lot cheaper. So now it's going to make all cards relevant, just depending on which card they say you have to use on that land. I'm not sure if it's going to burn the card, but that's how I'm going to show you. That's the best thing for value on this site is they have a burning process. So there's the land, the potions. You don't have to get them. I get them. I believe in them. They double your chance for gold and legendary. And then skins you can buy. Those are cosmetic. It helps you get extra SPS though. You can only buy them in DEC. I have not gotten any yet. I'm thinking about it. So we'll see. All right. So now let's go and start proving to you about the card process. So you got the game playing side of it, which is if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, it's similar card game with its, it's got its own unique things. I'm not going to talk about it. There's so many YouTubers who are. You can go watch them on that. Plus, I'm still learning, so I don't think I should be telling you strategies on how to play the game yet, but it's there. So here's my collection. The S cards are the free cards you get if you join for free. I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me, own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. Down below is the link. Join up underneath me. It helps me out. It don't cost you anything. You can play for free. And when you do decide, then it will really help me out if you decide to get the spell book. But let's go look at the ones that I own. And let's find one that I won today. See how this number right here, the number 2, that's how many cards I got. Now, I only have one of these cards, but they're different levels because I'm combining second level, first level, first level. This one's second. And so I'm going to combine him. That means I'm going to burn a card. And let's go ahead and do it. See, I highlight that. I've got 7 in here already at second level. I need 7 more to get to third level. So this will get me one card closer. And they max out at 10 cards or 10th level on common level. Now, it takes 400 of these cards to max it out, which means for every maxed out card, people have burned 400 cards. Now, look up here at the circulation. There's 140,000, 630. There's 500,000 people playing. Now, some people hate burning. They like to keep the individual cards. It just depends on what your strategy is. I love burning. I'm a burnaholic because, one, it takes it out of circulation, so it makes my card more rare and more valuable. It also makes your card more rare and valuable. So everybody who's burning is helping everybody out when it comes to that part of the game. Does it make your card more powerful? No, it makes my card more powerful. But it helps everybody else when it comes to the value and the rareness of it. So over time, this number will come down. They haven't retired it yet because they're still 7 million more packs. So there's probably a total of 300,000 cards, and it's kind of stabilized because people are burning them as fast as they're opening the packs up. And then once it maxes out, that number will just come down. I'll prove that in a second. But anyway, so here it is. Now it's level 2, box 8. That means I got 8 cards in it. And you just take the value of it and multiply. So 8 times 4, 8 times 5. It's about 5 cents a piece, these cards. Now, where can you buy an NFT these days for 5 cents? That's just going to get rarer every day. It's whether you are playing the game or not, or whether you are even paying attention, that number is going to decrease every day, just depending on how many people are burning it. So now let's go to the market. So I've proven you that there's going to be less cards, but let me show you what's happened to the cards. They've been here for 3.5 years or 3 years. Let's go look at what happens on the older cards, if it will go over there. Yep, I know. Doesn't want to go over. Well, it's time for me to drink my coffee. And I don't know if it's going to go over there. All right, well. But anyway, what I'm going to show you, if it ever gets over there, there it is. Okay, now, here's the cheapest cards in the market. And they're the new. You got 2 cards that you can access right now, and it's the Chaos Legion in the packs and the reward cards that comes out of the chest. And then, of course, you can access all of them in the market if there's people wanting to sell it. And, of course, there is. Now, there's 1 million of these cards right now in circulation. You're like, oh, my God, that's a lot. Yeah, it is. But what's happening every day? Burning. 15,000 people wanting to sell it. So, and again, where can you buy an NFT? Because all these cards are NFTs. Every transaction is recorded on the blockchain. And when they retire these cards, unlike other companies where in the real world where you're like, I don't know how many they got in the warehouses, I'm just going to have to take their word for it. You don't know. Here, you know exactly to the card how many cards are left in circulation. I mean, look at that. 1,023,724. Okay. And again, these are still out, so the number is going to fluctuate. But eventually, it will just start going down. So let's go look at, I got it on Earth Element right now. So let's take that off so I can see all of the regular foils. You got regular foils and gold. Okay, so let's go. There's 477 foils of all time. If you want to collect every single card, there's 477 of them. And the first card would cost you 2 cents. And the most expensive card would cost you. And remember, that's just a single card. That's not maxed out. When you max it out, you multiply it. So $32,000 for the most expensive foil card right now. And that's a legendary. But there's only 83 left in circulation. So there's the proof that now legendary doesn't have as many as the common we were looking at, but you get the idea. There's the proof. And that's just for one card. And there's only one person selling it. And I think a legendary takes 4 or 11 cards to max out. So it's going to run you, $300,000 to make it max out this card. And so, and they were opening these out of packs a couple years ago for a nickel. They are 50 cents, whatever the cost was. It was $2 a pack. Let's go look at the most valuable, the gold coin or the gold foil. If I can get it to, it's sluggish today. I don't know what's going on. Make sure my phone's not overheating. And there we go. So let's go down to, and there's 463 gold of all time. So here we go. Let's get to the bottom there. And it's probably going to be the baby king. He's been at the most expensive for quite a while now. Or no, somebody's replaced them. Look at this. 155,000, 136 left of Magi of the Forest. So there you go. Only 136 left. So here's the Baby King. He's 7 left. Excuse me, $75,000. So you get the idea of what. Let's go look at what the cheapest gold card is. And that's the ones that are out currently. Are they going to get all as that valuable? No and yes, depending on if they're legendary or common, and how many are left, how many get burned. The less there are, the less burning goes on because people can't afford to buy them and burn them. And I can't get this to really operate today. I don't know why. This is acting really weird. Okay, we're almost to the top there. So let's go look at the cheapest one. Is 60 cents for a gold card. Unbelievable. Now, I've changed my strategy again. I was buying up all these gold, but then I realized I could collect my DEC because you can use DEC or credits to buy it. And I'm getting more free SPS with my DEC. So I'm going to leave my DEC alone for the next 4 months and accumulate because I'm making money with the SP. I'm getting about 80 cents to $1 a day in SPS. So I want to increase that because in 4 months they end it. And then with all the DEC I got, I'll buy gold commoners, which I've already got all of them except the legendary and the Chaos Legion. So, and then I'm going to max them out or try to. So that's a strategy. Your strategy is going to change all the time. But not only where can you get an NFT for 60 cents, but a gold card NFT. And look, buy low, sell high. That's all I got to say. I'm going to tell you a little story here real quick. I'm talking to people. We were talking about Vivi, and they were buying comics a little month ago for $25 a pop at the comments. It was the cheapest one in the market. And I'm like, well, how many did you buy? Well, they'd buy a couple a week, $50 a week they're investing in it. And I'm like, okay, well, how many comics are you buying now? Oh, I stopped buying them. Why? Well, the price has dropped. They're $5 now. I'm like, wait a second. You're buying them when they're 25, but when they're discounted at $5, you don't want to buy them anymore. And that's a human psychological thing. We all do it. It's like if you walk in a Big Mac's and they go, hey, we're going to give you a Big Mac for $1, your first thought's going to be, well, what's wrong with it? I don't want. But if they say Big Mac $5, you buy it, right? And that might not be the best example. But the point is, if you're buying it at that much and it drops, you get disgusted because you're down 70%. But if you look at it this way, you're supposed to buy low and sell high. By not buying them low, he's now stuck in the person who bought it high. And of course, you buy low, sell high, and if you can't do either, you hold them. So when things are at a discount, like these gold cards, which were at $15 a few months ago, because everybody thinks because the prices went down, oh, it's no good. No, let me tell you something. VV, Splinterlands, all these sites are incredible. Don't go by the prices. The market is the market. Bitcoin was at $3,000 a couple years ago from a high of 20,000. And everybody looked at it and didn't buy any. Some people did, of course. And now that it's at 48,000, they want to buy it. You understand the psychological thinking the way we are? We don't want to buy it until it's high because that makes us think it's good. Where actually the market is adjusting. It's at a discount. Buy low, sell high. Once you figure that out, you're going to do much better in everything you do when it comes to investing. Always buy at a discount. Never buy it when it's going up. Don't bet on the thing. I'm buying it high because it's going to go up even higher. No, buy it because it's gone low and then it's going to go higher. because they always reach a new high after they go to a new low. Not all the time. But if you buy it at the low, you're in much better position to profit. Okay, I got sidetracked there. Um, that's it for today. I usually show you peak monster. Well, let's go look at peak monsters. But this is how I stay transparent. It will show you the total value of my set, so I don't have to add it up every day. The price is fluctuating $50 to $100 a day in my total asset value. It's that volatile. And let's see. I don't know why I'm running so sluggish today. Okay. And this is going to add it up here for me. There's my rentals. I took a lot of cards off so I could be at silver 2, which I then lost. But I had to take off some of my most valuable cards so that I could get there, because you need points. So you can't, if you rent them out, the person renting them out gets those points. That's why people rent cards. They rent cards to battle and get the rewards. Plus they get, there's all sorts of reasons behind that. $830 is what it's worth right there. That's my CP. And usually this is like about 800, but I took all the good cards off to get up to that high thing. I might just go back to renting. It's just depends on what your strategy wants to be. But anyway, that's it, because I got to get going. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you like what you saw, please subscribe underneath me or underneath the links here, and follow me, because I'm going to do this for the whole year. I feel, even though I'm kind of hit a wall where I'm stuck between 350 and 450, I think I'm going to hit 10,000 still. And the reason is because the markets are so low. When they do go back up, I'm compressing like a springboard. I'm getting more powerful and more rare cards and more valuable. So once it pops, it's going to magnify the pop. But anyway, so there'll be a way to see what I did wrong or what I did right, and to show you that if you're patient, I got a roadmap. A $10,000 goal is a roadmap, and I'm going to show you how I get there, or attempt to get there. And a lot of it's patience, because most of the time the numbers aren't good. The numbers are only good occasionally. If you think about all the highs on all the markets, 90% of the time when you look at the markets, they're not at the height, they're down. So everybody thinks that. So there are only a few days where they're high. So don't let that fool you. I'm seeing things that's making me feel like I'm going to be able to complete this. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.